I want you all to take a real good look at the screen right now. Take a look at the last 3 games you see here on this. This is Josh Allen's stats. This is how he's performed over the last 3 games. Against the Green Bay Packers, he completed 52% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, passer rating of 75. He almost blew it in that game, but the defense was able to stand tall and they were able to overcome whatever sort of comeback the Packers were trying to have. Then you go to last week on the road at MetLife Stadium against a divisional rival, the New York Jets. Josh Allen completed 53% of his passes, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, passer rating of 47 was the main factor as to why they lost that game against a divisional rival. And now you have today against the Minnesota Vikings. He completed 67% of his passes, which is great. But he had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a passer rating of 79. And that doesn't even factor into the worst turnover Josh Allen has had this season. The fumbled snap in the red zone when you have the game won. What in God's name is happening with Josh Allen? 7 turnovers in the last 3 games. 7! With today's loss, the Buffalo Bills dropped to 3rd in the AFC East. They are now behind the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. 2 teams they've lost to. That's another thing we haven't spoken about. They're 0-2 in their own division. They're 0-2 in their own division. The Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills over the last couple games. And you can sit back and say it's 2 losses, but these 2 losses have been bad. It's been bad because your defense has shown up for both these games, but your quarterback's play has cost you. What in God's name is happening with Josh Allen? Now, some people are going to try to blame this on the injury. No, I'm not going to use that as an excuse, and no one should use that as an excuse. You going to tell me the elbow injury was a big reason as to why he played so bad against the Jets last week? Because he was playing bad before that injury happened. Even if you want to say it happened at some point, he was playing bad before then. And he chose to go out here today. So no, we're not going to have those excuses. Josh Allen, in this game, single-handedly cost his team the game. They were up late in the 4th quarter. They had the lead. They were up by 10. All you need to do is put this game away. You're at the red zone. You're at the red zone, Josh Allen. Put the game away. You're supposed to be the leading MVP candidate. Put the game away. And he throws a pick right to Peterson. That keeps the Vikings alive in this game. And with them remaining alive, Kirk Cousins and that Vikings offense will go down the field, score a touchdown, and make it a 4-point game because unfortunately they missed the extra point. All right, cool. Now you have a chance to at least try to put this game on ice. Don't give them back the football. You proceed to give them the football back. You do nothing with it on offense. Okay, so now you're telling the defense they got to go out there and bail you out. The Vikings go all the way down the field. They're at the goal line. It's 4th and goal. Your defense made the stop. That should be the game right there. What a defensive performance by the Bills. They've won this game. We got Josh Allen as our quarterback. All we have to do is go on the field and put this game on ice. Unfortunately, Josh Allen would then proceed to fumble the snap. It wasn't a clean one. I don't know what you want to say about it, but the snap was fumbled. The snap was fumbled, picked up by the Vikings in the end zone, touchdown. All of a sudden, you're down by 3. Josh, what are you doing? What are you doing? So you go down the field and find a way to tie the game up. Now you're in overtime. All right, cool. Defense manages to stop them from getting in the end zone. They made a stop. Kirk Cousins was this close to helping his team walk out of here. with that W. Now, of course, I mean, the Bills would have a chance in overtime, too, but they could have put them up by 7 and forced them to get a touchdown to win the game. But they go up by 3. Defense at least holds. They don't give up a touchdown. Now you have Josh Allen coming out here. He already threw the 1 pick to keep the Vikings in this game. He fumbled the snap to give life to the Vikings and give them the lead. All he has to do now is go down the field, score a touchdown in his house, and the game will be over. He's utilizing his legs. He's getting down the field. He's trucking defenders, which, by the way, I don't know why he keeps trying to initiate contact. You're dealing with an elbow injury, but you keep leading with your shoulder and your arms. What are you doing? Like, y'all call Lamar out for this. Bro, Josh, you really need to be called out for this. What are you doing? Stop trying to initiate this contact, bro. Stop trying to... that's not my quarterback. Y'all deal with that, Buffalo. Tell this man to stop doing this. Why is he initiating all this contact? And you're dealing with an elbow injury, but you're still trying to initiate that contact. What are you doing? Just get down. All right, bro. You do you, man. You do you. I got nothing else to say. But he's leading them down the field. They're down. Vikings have the lead. He's leading them down the field with his legs. Gets them into field goal range. They're moving the ball. Now it's a chance here to get in the end zone. You're right at the cusp of the red zone. Josh Allen decides to take a chance. He sees Davis open a little. He takes a chance and gets picked off by Peterson again. All right. That's just what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today, Josh. You just turning the ball over like that. There is not a single person that can validate what Josh Allen did today. He cost his team the game. Over the last 3 games, I will repeat this once again. Over the last 3 games, Josh Allen has turned the ball over 7 times. 7! I don't know what's going on with Josh Allen. I really don't. By the way, congrats to the Minnesota Vikings for getting the win. Well done to you guys. Fantastic job. 8-1 on the season. Kirk Cousins didn't play a great game because he threw a couple picks. But you know what? When you needed him to show up most, he did what he needed to do. And Justin Jefferson, I already said he was a second coming of Randy Moss. I'm not surprised by what this man does anymore. But I am happy that his team was able to get the win because he thought he got in for that touchdown to pretty much put them up with the lead, and he was waving goodbye and talking trash with the fans. If they would have lost this game, woo, that wouldn't have been a pretty look. Twitter would have blasted him for that. But, of course, because of the incompetence of Josh Allen and the center, you guys end up getting the lead. Overtime happens. You go down the field, score a field goal, and your defense picks off Josh Allen to end the game. I just don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing from Josh Allen. He's thrown 2 picks in each of the last 3 games. He's at 10 interceptions this season now. He's at 10. What is he doing? Josh Allen's supposed to be better than this. But his decision-making over the last several games has been very, very questionable. I don't know what's going on with Josh. I really don't. I don't know why he's playing like this, but he needs to be called out. He needs to be called out. I want to see all these people in the media that have been all for Josh Allen MVP. Call him out. The last 3 games, 2 interceptions. 7 turnovers in 3 games. Call it out. Because this is ridiculous. But the Buffalo Bills lose a game they had to have. Despite the efforts of their defense, Josh Allen cost them this game. And now because of that, they are 3rd in the AFC East. The Miami Dolphins won their game. They destroyed the Cleveland Browns. They're 7-3 on the season. Not only that, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, they won their game against Jacksonville. They're what, 7-2 now? Yeah, they're 7-2 on the season because it was 6-2. They had the bye week. Yeah, they're 7-2 now. So the number 1 seed has not only been lost, but the number 1 spot in the AFC has been lost. You lost 2 things today, Bills. You were the number one seed in the AFC. You're no longer that. That's Kansas City. Kansas City's the number one seed. You were also first in your division. You're no longer that either. You are, man, you might have dropped dramatically. I don't even know where you would be. You'd probably be the 6th or 7th seed right now, playoff-wise. Because I got to see the seedings now, because I'm legitimately thinking about that. Kansas City would be 1. The Dolphins are 7-3. They're the 2 seed. I think Baltimore might be 3. Baltimore might be the 3 seed. The Titans are the 4th seed. Then you would go to, I guess you might be the 6th or 7th seed. Baltimore, I don't know about Baltimore. It doesn't matter. Buffalo might actually be the 6th or 7th seed right now. You dropped dramatically, man. You lost the number 1 seed in the AFC, and you lost first place in the division, all because Josh Allen turned the ball over 3 times today. Wow. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, bro. I didn't expect to see this, bro. I really didn't expect to see this. You were the number 1 seed, man. You were the number 1 seed. You were the number 1 seed. And now you guys are dropping, man. You guys are dropping. It's just, wow. I don't know what to say, man. I don't have. I'm disappointed in Josh Allen's performance over the last couple weeks. I don't like Josh taking a lot of the gambles he's taking by trying to initiate contact when he's taking off. Yeah, he's a big dude, but so is Cam Newton. Taking all these hits and contact, especially when you're dealing with an elbow injury, that's just not smart. That's just not smart at all. I expected better of Josh Allen. He's going through a slump right now. I expect him to get it back together and pick it up. I don't know if it's going to be next week, but I expect him to pick it up and get back to the way he was playing. But right now, Josh Allen's playing bad football. Like, however you want to see it, Josh Allen's played bad football. The last time he's played good football was the first half of the Sunday Night Football game against the Packers. Because the second half, he threw 2 picks. And then last week against the Jets, he was awful. And then today, he was bad as well. I mean, the guy has just been hurting his team. He's lucky they didn't blow it against the Packers. They'd be on a 3-game losing streak if they didn't hold on to that lead. That defense held up and stopped Aaron Rodgers. If it wasn't for that, you would have been screwed. The defense has been doing everything possible. They've been doing everything they possibly could to keep them in this game. And Josh Allen keeps turning the ball over and costing his team. What is going on with this dude? He needs to get it together now, or they're going to be done. But he needs to get it together and fast. Anyway, that's all I got to say, man. That is all I've got to say. Josh Allen, figure it out, bro. Figure it out. The Buffalo Bills are no longer the number 1 seed in the AFC. It has gone to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are also no longer first in the AFC East. They are now 3rd behind the Dolphins and the Jets. Figure it out quickly, Buffalo. Figure it out. But with that being said, that is all I've got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.